Since we are in the week of Sukkot, here's a little teaching on what Sukkot is all about. October 13th to the 19th is the week of Sukkot. And this is Leviticus 23, 42, 43. You shall dwell in booths for 7 days. All who are native Israelites shall live in booths, that your generation know that I made the children dwell in booths when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. On October 12th at sunset began Sukkot, a week-long holiday celebrating the years of biblical observances found in Leviticus 23. The feast ended at sundown Thursday with a special Sabbath. The day is called Shmini Atzeret, or the 8th day from Leviticus 23:34.
Hallelujah.
Also known as the Feast of Tabernacles or the Feast of Booths, Sukkot is the third of pilgrimage feasts when all men of Israel were called to Jerusalem to the Lord's. Three times a year, all your men must appear before the Lord, your God, at the place he chose, at the festival of unleavened bread, the festival of weeks, and the festival of tabernacles. Deuteronomy 16:16. Much preparation goes into this holiday after the somber and reflective days of awe, Feast of Trumpets, and Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement. This is a festival of rejoicing, celebrating the goodness of God's and sharing hospitality. Excuse me. Throughout Jerusalem, as well as among observant Jewish homes and many Messianic families, a sukkah, a small temporary shelter, often elaborately decorated, is built in backyards, in communal areas, and on patios as a way to experience the joyous 7 days of living in booths. Meals and entertaining take place in the sukkah, and often the fathers will sleep in it. The roof is covered loosely with materials such as palm fronds that all night sky is to be seen, a reminder of the Israelites' journey from Egypt when God guided them by a column of smoke by day and a pillar of fire by night. The Jewish people during Old Testament times dwelt in simple tabernacles so that the cloud moved by day or the pillar of fire moved by night, they could follow. The pillar was represented by the presence of God. As the Jewish people continued to dwell in booths to commemorate God's fulfillment, miraculous preservation when they wandered in the wilderness for 40 years, we can see many Jewish hearts seek him during this time of crisis for Israel, remembering he is the hope and strong tower. And as followers of Yeshua, we can also learn from this example. We are to sojourn, holding loosely to the things of this world, so that when the Lord moves, we are prepared to move with him and trust him for our protection and provision. The booth is synonymous with tabernacle and similar to the word John used when he wrote that Jesus became flesh and dwelled or tabernacled among us. John 1:14. Yeshua came, he literally tabernacled among us. This is why some theologians speculate Yeshua was born on Sukkot, the Feast of Tabernacles. I like to think that Yeshua's birthday is every day. When you tabernacle with him on a Shabbat or any holiday or every day of the week, that's his birthday. Sukkot is the final wheat harvest of the year. The Feast of Tabernacles is seen as the final ingathering of souls into the kingdom of God before Yeshua returns to earth. What Matthew 24:31 is referring to when the angels gather God's elect. And he will see angels with a loud trumpet call, and they will gather his elect from the four winds, from the end of the heavens to the other. The final shofar blast is heard, signaling the final ingathering of all souls into the kingdom of God. He is coming back for Jew and Gentile, one glorious, redeemed community called by all eternity. Chag Sameach.